Sup guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Frank and I react to metal music. Today I'm here with a new band for the channel, and quite interestingly, a band that YouTube suggested me, but not just YouTube. By the way, it's Ningen Isu and their song Heartless Scat. Quite an interesting title, by the way. Like Heartless shit, something like that. But yeah, sounds like an insult, I think. But you know, I really remembered after YouTube suggested me the song, because of course I've been reacting to a lot of Japanese music in the latest months for the channel, and so I've been watching a lot of Japanese music videos. Yeah, YouTube picked that up and suggested me this band. But after seeing the suggestions, I remember that like quite a while back, I think almost 2 months ago, after I started my channel, I started my channel for just like I think a couple of weeks back then, and I was suggested this band, but I totally forgot. Sorry about that, and sorry to whoever suggested me to react to them. Yeah, now that YouTube recommended me this band, I thought, yeah, might as well react to them too. So I watched like a couple of seconds of the video before recording, like 15 seconds, and they seem quite how to say it without being offensive. They seem a little bit older than the other bands that I reacted so far. So it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting. Wonder what the style is gonna be. But yeah, guys, before I start, please consider subscribing to the channel, because I'm trying reaching 1000 subscribers. So it would help me a lot if you subscribed. Please give me a like and a comment. If you have more suggestions for me or just want to say hi, let's start. Ooh. Nice SG. Elvis Presley, nice. I'm kidding. Quite groovy already, super duper groovy. Oh, it does have a gong too, nice. They definitely look like they are like in their 50s or something, right? Ooh. Trashy and still super groovy. Very Black Sabbath. Gotta say, they are groovy as hell already, and I would say that their style, musically wise, is a mixture, until now, of course, from what I heard until now, a mixture of hard rock, very original, like old slash old heavy metal, like a Black Sabbath style, you know what I mean? And they have a little bit of doom in there too, like doom influences, like the transition they are choosing and the way the riffs repeat like themselves. It's very doom-like, I would say, doom metal. And also the singer voice reminds me of those super old animes that I used to watch as a kid, because here in Italy, and basically during the 90s and 80s, they used to broadcast on TV very super old animes from the 70s, and they usually had this kind of singing in their openings, you know, very I would say deep, dragged on Japanese style singing, which I think this is very kind of traditional, right? Kind of traditional Japanese singing style, which of course, being those animes very old, makes perfect sense, right? And yeah, all in all, this is very cool. I especially really love the drumming and love the, you know, the fact that the riffing is kind of simple but super duper groovy and heavy as hell too. Like for what it is, and very, you know, you can tell that those guys know what they are doing, and of course they do, because they must be at it from all the years. You can tell that experience they have when they, you know, especially in their composition. I can hear it already, you know. They definitely do know what they are doing for sure. Cool expressions from the bass player. Looks very happy to be playing this song. Yeah, this transition style is very Black Sabbath, right? Very Black Sabbath-like. This riff is super cool sounding and very doom, for sure. Very gloomy, you know what I mean? Okay, Black Sabbath again. Very Tommy Yummy style. Ooh, solo. Very cool solo. Was very bluesy, like very hard rock. Interesting choice, you know, to fit in this kind of music, because it's a little bit, I would say, on the metal, especially doom metal style. So to use, you know, this is kind of a similar solo that I would say Kanami from Bandmate would, you know, would write. So it's very hard rock, very bluesy, you know what I mean? A very interesting choice, but sounds pretty good, gotta say. Fits the song pretty well. So yeah, it's a good choice overall. Yeah, those guys, I gotta say, those guys are very fascinating to listen to. Like, their style is a very interesting mixture of old and new. You know, they fit a lot of different influences. Again, you can tell that from their age that they listen to a lot of different music in their life, and it definitely shows because they have an incredible big amount of influences in their music. You know what I mean? I can hear from listening to the song too. Quite an interesting band for sure. Oh, this part sounds kind of trashy, you know what I mean? This is definitely my favorite riff in the song, for sure. Pretty heavy, very trashy, cool. Shabadabadio, shabadabadio, ba-ba-ba-ba. This shabadabadio is going to get stuck in my mind for sure. Shabadabadio, ba-ba-ba-ba. Very, very cool riff. How epic does this look? Come on. Soloing on the beach at sundown. Ending in a super trashy way, I see. Nice. Very, very cool song, for real. Yeah, man, quite enjoyed this one for sure. And wow, they have a surprisingly interesting style to their music. This get me very curious to listen more from them for sure. Suggest me other songs from them in the comments, please, and let me know what are the coolest ones. And definitely I could hear a crap ton of influences, different influences of very popular and historical bands in their music, which makes them automatically sounds like 100 times cooler to my book. And those solos were quite impressive, very cool sounding, very bluesy, very classic. It's a totally different style of solo that I'm used to, but I quite enjoyed it because, you know, there is I love like modern metal solos, and especially like progressive style ones or power metal style ones, or even like death metal style ones. But there is something to say about classic bluesy style hard rock solos that they are really something else to listen to, right? Those kind of solos makes you think where everything started, you know what I mean? And they sound so cool. But definitely a very cool band, and they have those characters because you see the bald guy doing funny faces and wearing the white face paint, you know, kind of almost like a corpse paint, but not really because it doesn't have the black on it. You see the guy, the guitarist, kind of dressed as a samurai, right? And the drummer is dressed almost like Bosotsuku, I would say. Like the guys that ride by motorcycles, you know what I mean? Like in Japan, he's got the haircut, you know, that Elvis Presley haircut that they wear. I don't think there are many like how could I translate them like in English, like motorcyclist delinquents, basically. That's what they are or were. I don't know. I don't think there are many still in Japan. But yeah, definitely a very, very cool song to listen to. Also, from what I could understand from the lyrics in Japanese, it's kind of a sad song, you know. It's telling, it's saying basically, I had a lot of failures in my life, and I want to, you know, please Kami-sama, shine your rays of light upon me and bring me luck and make me obtain what I want, you know what I mean? Maybe he's talking about the fact that they weren't super famous, like, just guessing here, but now they are getting famous because I see that their videos have a lot of views, so I think they're quite loved, so I'm happy for that. But yeah, guys, sorry for the long outro here, but if you liked the video, please consider subscribing to the channel because I'm trying to reach 1000 subscribers. So I would really appreciate your help. Give me a like and a comment if you have more suggestions for me or just want to say hi, and we'll definitely see each other in the next one. Rock on.